Welcome to Rants from the Ranch, a selection of audio clips about the efforts of the ranch to feed the people and free the land. For more information, visit dispensingfreedom.com or follow The Ranch on Facebook.
I was told one time by one of our elders that he says, there was a time where Indian people, where we thought one thing, where we would think one thing and it didn't matter where we were, all of our people would start feeling that, start seeing that. And I see it. I see that in us. And it may not be as strong as it was. If all of our warriors 100 years ago thought and felt like they needed to meet somewhere, they did. They ended up there. They met there. They showed up there. It wasn't that long ago I heard my grandparents telling me that we used to all have to use one car. Everybody would drive around the community, pick people up all in one car, and then we would park at the house and everybody would be in the basement. We only used one car because we couldn't have all those cars in the driveway. They wanted to charge us. They wanted to arrest us. We couldn't do that in the open. The Six Nations down there in Akwesasne, my grandfather went down there and he went and got sacred fire teachings a long time ago down there. I don't know what year it was, Del. It was a long time ago. And, it was probably prior to the 50s. And when he brought all those ashes back up here, that's what they did. They let him take those ashes and those sacred fire teachings, and he brought that back here to this community. Prior to that, we lost that fire. That fire was gone. Now, with his teachings, what he taught us, I've taken those ashes and I brought those ashes from his fire pit and I brought them back here in the bush where we fast. That's where we made our fires. That sacred fire has been following our family around since then. I carry those ashes around with me, so when I do make a fire, that's what I could put on the ground, a little bit of those ashes. Remember those teachings that my grandpa received down in Akwesasne, and remember our teachings as Skabewas, as fire keepers. It's kind of affects me a little bit emotionally when I talk about that, because nobody's standing for that power as much as our elders used to. And it's a beautiful life. It's, today we're talking and I'm looking out there and I see all different types of animals right in front of us as we're talking, all different types of bird life. I've seen a black squirrel, gray squirrel, I've seen a red squirrel, I've seen chipmunks, I see blackbirds and bluebirds, and I see redbirds and yellowbirds out there. They're all right in front of us as we're talking. To me, how do I not accept that as that's creation? They're coming here singing their songs and they're enjoying their food. And I feed all those birds out there because they represent us as our people. All different personalities, all different types of birds. I'm out there feeding them that bird seed every day because I killed a lot of those birds growing up. That's what taught me how to be a kind man, was taking all of that life when I was a little kid, doing that. And today I learned so much from that. And they know that whole nation of animals know that. Today I can go out there and whistle at them and they'll know that it's me. They recognize my face, they recognize my actions, they recognize what I do. I can walk up close to them. When somebody's coming down the road, they all fly away. I know somebody's coming here even before they get to the driveway. I know that. That's a very strong thing to live that way. And that's what our elders fought for. That when we talk about our great chiefs that used to take their moose hide off, their hard moose hide, layers of moose hide, and in between those layers of moose hide was musket balls. They were getting shot at for our people so we wouldn't forget this way. We wouldn't forget what it means to be that way. And I encourage our people, spend time out there. Spend time. Bring your kids out there. Let them pick blueberries. Let them pick raspberries. Let them pick those berries. Let them pick food. And they'll teach you something. They will show you something also. We can learn from the smallest. Sometimes those little kids are elders and we don't realize that. Creator has blessed us in many different ways. And, sorry, Tom, I don't mean to get emotional, man. It's just, I seen my grandpa very clear when I was talking about that fire. And
hey, never mind watching us shovel. Come join us. Put that down there and grab a shovel. Join us. Help us.
The ranch is located at 1564 Old Garden River Road in Batchewana First Nation. Drop in for a visit anytime.